You already know how electricity works, don't you? You flip the switch, and the light either turns on or it doesn't. Now imagine your dreams are a lamp. Your caring is the voltage. Pretend not to care. That's you pulling the plug, and then whining that the room is dark. But when you lean the fuck in, when you decide, I actually give a shit, dopamine flows, neurons wire, voltage climbs. That lamp doesn't just light the room, it becomes a beacon, pulling moths, pulling attention, pulling energy. That's not woo-woo, that's neuroscience, that's physics, that's karma, that's life. Think about a time you're obsessed. Maybe when you were a kid, building a Lego castle until your fingers hurt. Only you stayed up till 3 a.m. learning a game, or chasing a crush, or practicing a song. You didn't pretend not to care then, did you? That obsession rewired you. Every repetition built stronger circuits. That's why you got better, faster, sharper. You've already proven the formula. Care, act, dopamine, wiring, identity. So you already know how to do this. So why is this so important? Because pretending not to care isn't cool. It's cowardice. It's a self-amputation. Every time you dim your own voltage to avoid judgment, you literally shrink the field of your life. You collapse your coherence. You stop entraining the world to you. That's why your life feels flat when you hold back. That's why mediocrity is sticky like gravity. Because you're jogging when life demands sprinting. And here's the kicker. If you don't crank up your voltage, you're not just failing yourself, you're robbing the world of the field that you could have generated. You're stealing the music that only your frequency could have created. So why do you hold back? Fear. Of course you're scared. You were trained like a dog. Ask too many questions. Sit down. Care too loudly. That's too much. Fail after trying. You're punished. So you learn to play it safe. But safe is silent. Safe is invisible. Safe is dead while breathing. That fear isn't real safety. It's fucking mental atrophy. It's your brain pruning itself because it thinks you don't need those circuits anymore. Neuroscience. High-value goals activate dopamine pathways. Dopamine is glue for neurons. Each act of obsession literally fuses your identity into someone who finishes. Physics. High voltage is motion. Motion is current. Current is magnetism. Magnetism is attraction. You literally pull resources, people, events. Wave theory. Your desire is a frequency. Low amplitude cancels itself. High amplitude collides with the base wave of reality, and shit happens. Karma. Don't invest. Life mirrors that indifference back. You don't give a fuck. Cool. Neither do I. Invest deeply. Life mirrors coherence back. You're all in. Here's more fuel. Care is watering a seed. Don't water it. It dies. Care is pushing a swing. Stop pushing. It stops. Care is charging a phone. Don't plug it in. Dead battery. Care is rocket fuel. Just enough fuel. You circle out forever. Obsession, fuel. You break orbit. Picture yourself 10 years from now, still pretending not to care. Still jogging polite laps in mediocrity. Still clapping for others who burned past you. Your dopamine flatlined. Your soul flatlined. Your feel flatlined. And you'll sit there whispering, I could have. That's one timeline. Now picture the other. You crank your voltage and suddenly your nervous system is alive. People feel it when you enter the room. You care so hard, the air bends around you. Obsession becomes identity. You're not just chasing goals. You're dragging reality into coherence with you. You become the person who finishes, who burns, who wins. And even the people who hate you can't unknow your fire. So from now on, every time you care, your circuits strengthen. Every time you act, dopamine surges, connections fuse. Every time you lean in, your voltage climbs, your field expands, your magnetism sharpens. Every time you pretend not to care, your system flatlines. And now you feel that flatline like death, like punishment, like a betrayal. Your nervous system will crave voltage, crave coherence, crave obsession. Because half speed kills you, and full speed saves you. Life will keep offering you polite applause for half measures. But applause is just a gravestone with confetti. Your real task, burn like a fucking star, until your own shadow can't keep up. Because when you care like that, when you blast through mediocrity, like a rocket through gravity, you don't just rewire your brain. You don't just bend physics. You don't just align reality. You become undeniable. So you're ready to crank the fucking voltage, or keep jogging in polite circles with the half dead.